Hello, everyone. This is Bruno with the segment called 10 Minutes or Less. Bruno, no BS. A very simple, casual interview. No fancy cameras. Today, I have the honor to speak with Brian. He is the owner of Installing RFS. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Glad to be here with you, Bruno.
Tell me, how long have you been in the roofing industry?
I got into the roofing industry through solar. I've been doing only roofing since 2016.
When did you realize roofing will be a career for you?
Oh, I think in probably 2020 when I had the opportunity to leave, but I just felt like there was way more to do.
Can you tell a little bit about your background in the industry?
I came to roofing through solar, where I was trying to design solar systems that would fit with roofing systems that were already out there, like asphalt shingle and tile. And it was always a challenge to get those systems to fit and function with those roofing systems that have been around forever. And so then in 2016, we developed our own solar roof where we had custom designed solar panels and roofing elements that were all meant to go together. And then after that, I was at GAF helping develop their solar roofing products. And I just never felt like those are the right path. And so that's what kicked off Starling RFS, where the approach is really to design the roofing to fit solar rather than trying to make the hardware fit with retrofit roofing or trying to make a custom roof from scratch that works with solar.
Before doing roofing, what do you used to do?
Before roofing, I was doing solar mounting hardware at Zep Solar, and then Zep Solar got acquired by Solar City, and then Solar City got acquired by Tesla. That's how I ended up there.
So the solar has been changing a lot in the past, 10 years. Back in the days, I remember seeing a bunch of gigantic, big solar panels, all over the houses, and they were extremely expensive. Tesla came up with, another extremely expensive solar panels, but then they changed to solar tiles, right? And now
That's
even
right.
GAF now have a shingle solars. So what do your company do compared to those two companies that I just mentioned?
What we're doing that's really different, like I said, is we're designing the roofing only, and we're designing it to be compatible with retrofit solar. And how we do that is we make the shingles, we size them to kind of better match the solar panel, and we choose a color that better matches the solar panel. And we're using a metal substrate so that it lasts much longer, so that it can better match the lifetime of the solar panel. And then also, like I said, it's color match. Even though we're using a retrofit panel, the aesthetics really match well, and so it looks like it was intentional. It looks like an architectural feature rather than being something that was just stuck on there afterwards.
Your company only works on the residential side. You guys have plans to work on the commercial side too as well?
Yeah, we do have plans to work in the commercial space, but right now we are only working in residential.
So tell me, the technologies is changing a lot. What do you see for the future of solar? Because right now there's a lot of incentives, right, with this putting solar in the houses.
I see the future of residential solar as being more integrated with roofing. There's no better time to get solar than when you get a new roof. You really want those to be matched up in terms of lifetime and the way that the assembly is put together. You can save a lot of cost by doing them at the same time. Also, you really want to avoid having two different contractors working in the same space and potentially voiding each other's warranties. And so we're really trying to make products that are for that integrated contractor that wants to do roofing and solar at the same time, because we feel that is the future.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen a lot of times that a roofing contractor install a, a roofing shingles, and then next thing you know, a solar company comes and pretty much destroy the entire roof, because they're not roofers. So if you're
Exactly.
able to educate the roofing contractor how to install the right way the solars, game changing for the industry.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And so we make our own custom mounting hardware that fits to our roofing shingle and seals to our roofing shingle in a way that we've tested. And we also have tested an S5 solar mount foot with our shingle, and it works as well. Where a lot of roofing companies aren't able to test every kind of hardware that's out there, we're testing and warranting our roof with the hardware.
So you guys specifically created shingles that match with the solar. Is that what it is?
That's right. Yeah. And I have a shingle here. It's much bigger than a typical metal shingle. You
Okay.
could see it's black, just like a solar panel, and
Right.
it's sized to be half the width and half the length of a solar panel. So the lines match up, and it actually helps for the installers to lay out the mounting hardware because they can just use the index marks on the shingle and they can use the edges of the shingle to know exactly where the solar panels are going to land. We've got a certified roofing product that's Class A rated, 30 PSF uplift, 130 mile an hour. We've tested it to uh, all the UL tests, Class 4 hail, and yeah, 30-year warranty, like I said, and that's true of the solar hardware and the roofing shingle. Both are certified to the
That's incredible.
appropriate
That's
listings.
incredible. That's very good to see, technology come up in place, So your experience with the GAF and Tesla helped you a lot to develop some of those ideas that you had previously had it, right?
That's absolutely right. Yeah, I've designed and certified probably 6 or 8 different kinds of roofing that had solar integrated into it in my career. So I would imagine probably more integrated solar roofing systems than most humans on the planet. When I got into solar, solar costs $10 a watt. And now solar costs 30 to 40 cents a watt for the panel itself. And so when I hear people say, "Oh, cost is the reason I'm not getting solar," then I think to myself, well, I think you misunderstand, because the payback for solar, you know, with the solar panels offsetting your energy costs and replacing, where your electricity source is coming from, it pays for itself. A roof doesn't pay for itself. A roof ends up being a $10,000 bill. There's no economic return on that roof. You can get one that lasts longer and maybe has a better amortized cost, but it's just a cost. The solar is it's a cash flow generating asset. And so oftentimes we can make a solar roof for somebody that pays for itself. It pays for the solar plus the roof through time by offsetting that electricity cost. With inflation rates getting really, really high right now, it's harder. But when inflation rates were low, you could get a solar roof that was cash flow positive from day one. Oftentimes your energy bill can go to zero,
Zero. Unbelievable.
depending on what your utility programs
And
are,
how much you want to install too as well, right?
how much you install. Exactly.
Any messages out there for the people that wants to try your products, and how can we get in contact, and reach out to you?
Check out our website. It's www.starlingrfs.com, and have a look. Reach out to us through the contact page, and we can give you a quote.
It was a pleasure talking to you. Next time I'm in town, lunch is on me, buddy.
It'd be great to meet you in person, Bruno. I really appreciate
Absolutely,
it.
brother.
This has been a pleasure.
The pleasure was mine.